Michigan State won their 8th Big Ten title in 2013 and capped it off with a Rose Bowl win over Stanford. So what lies ahead this fall for the Spartans? Ray Crawford here with our Michigan State insider, Joe Rexrode. And Joe, you have covered the Spartans program for years. You've seen the good and the bad. This program has gone from good to great in terms of Big Ten standards. How do you think that they handle the expectations this year?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a great question, Wade, and that's a big thing that Mark D'Antonio is talking to about his team, handling success. They've had this before. 2010 won a co-Big Ten championship. 2011, another 11-win season, beat Georgia in the Outback Bowl. But this is different. This is, sole Big Ten champions, Rose Bowl champions. They were hungry last year after that 7-6 season. Now, do they have the senior leadership to really have an edge still? They're trying to find that edge. You can already tell that in Chicago that Mark D'Antonio and his senior leaders are trying to find ways to be motivated. It was not a problem a year ago, but now everybody's gunning for him.
13-1, 8-0 in league play, Big Ten Conference Championship game victory, Rose Bowl win. Still, Ohio State is predicted to win in the East. How's that playing in the Michigan State locker room?
Well, I mean, they almost wanted to thank all the media members in Chicago and saying, hey, thanks, guys, and we have something. That's what I'm talking about. They're trying to find something. So, certainly there was a lot of talk of, no one respects us still. But, objectively, you look at it, Michigan State probably lost a little bit more than Ohio State. But, yeah, they're absolutely wondering why, after a season like that, they aren't the favorites. They aren't a team that's ranked in the top 3 nationally.
As we look at the schedule, they open up the season with a little warm-up against Jacksonville State. Then the next week, they go on the road to Eugene to take on Oregon. What do you think we'll see from the Spartans September the 6th?
Well, it's a huge game. I think it's the biggest game in college football that week. And it's going to be a really, really interesting test of a new defense, a retooled defense. A lot of returning experience and talent, but when you lose 4 guys like Max Bulla, Darquez Denard, Isaiah Lewis, and Danico Allen, you've lost so much playmaking experience and so much chemistry together. So, this kind of offense, this pace, the talent, the hostile environment, but if Michigan State's defense stands up against that offense, I think that bodes really well for the rest of the season and the chances for this team to make the playoff, even maybe in the case of a loss at Oregon.
Joe, thanks for stopping by. Great insight as always. Good to have you here in the studio.
Thank you, Ray.
So what about the Spartans' rival? Well, Angelique Shangelis gives us the state of Michigan and why their game against the Spartans is bigger this year than the one with Ohio State. Check out the video on CampusInsiders.com.